The Sports Scouting Report with Lee Burkeen, brought to you by Harvey Autos in Shreveport, Bossier City, the name you've trusted for years. Geico, the insurance savings you expect. Supreme Chevrolet, expect more from Supreme Automotive Group and Gonzalez. Total Car Care, tire shop and automotive repair in Baton Rouge. Bollinger Shipyards, 75 years of delivering high-quality vessels. Here's your host, Lee Burkeen.
Welcome back, Lee Burkeen, your host, the Sports Scouting Report podcast. I want to thank everybody for joining us. Statewide, we just hit over 100,000 views this past month, which we're real happy about. We're gaining on subscribers, but we're statewide. I'm glad I'm in Iowa. I love this school, great kids, and we've got a great interview. You met all the boys, but there's a girl here named Brianna Underwood who can throw the javelin a long way, and she's one of the best in the state here at Iowa. Brianna, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
And your dad's here.
Yes, sir.
How's it like doing an interview and he's here watching? Is that okay? Good?
Fine with it.
Good,
So-
good. He's also your coach?
Yes, sir. He coached me from the time I was about 4 until I got into high school. I started working with Billy Christian.
Tell everybody in the state, because there are some track people that watch our show, how far you can throw the javelin right now.
I threw the javelin 132 feet and 10 inches.
Now that blows my mind. Tell everybody, how old were you when you knew I want to throw the javelin? Like,
I picked up the javelin whenever I was about 9. It was a little turbo javelin, and I didn't start throwing an actual javelin until I was 14, and I was still kind of, my dad was my coach, so we butt heads a lot at that time. I decided I really wanted to stick with it probably freshman year.
okay. Undecided on a major. You're a senior here. You got 22 ACT 4.0 GPA at Iowa. How far do you think you can throw it when you're finished in high school?
I'm hoping to hit 145 this year. I didn't progress much last year, unfortunately. But this year I'm hoping.
Who's the competition coming back? Is there any girls coming back that are close?
We had Trinity Spinner. She's at LSU now. She graduated last
Okay.
year, but other than that,
It's just you trying to improve?
yes, sir.
What's the meet like for you? I met Mondo Duplantis, by the way, his dad, Greg. And Mondo, his dad brought Mondo's Olympic gold to a meeting in Lake Charles. And I'm at a Rotary meeting in Lake Charles, and Greg's showing the highlights of him breaking world records. And he was talking about track meets, and there were like 10,000 people at the track meets in Europe. Track's a big deal overseas too. And it's big for girls and boys, but if you continue to do what you're doing, there might be a chance to do the European thing. It's not something that just dies out right when college ends. But what do you think of the whole track and field future college?
I want to throw it in college, of course, and then after college, if I can continue throwing, I hope to.
What's your college of choice? Do you have one or two?
UL's nice. I'm going to check out ULM this weekend. I'm not super big on that, but
Okay. Well, Monroe is a different part of the state. You've never been, right? Might change your mind after you go. And then UL, have you been to UL a few times? So you know UL already.
yes.
What about LSU?
They just signed a lot of throwers, so I don't really think they're looking for anybody. But if they
Okay.
call me, then
What about local McNeese?
it's a possibility for sure.
So it sounds like UL's like the one you want to go to.
Maybe.
Maybe. Give ULM a chance. It's a great school, but once you get there, it's a little different. I like Monroe, ULM. They've got great facilities. They actually built a bunch of buildings on campus recently. Football, Terry Bowden's their head football coach, used to be a legend. His dad was Bobby Bowden, who coached at Florida State. He coached Deion Sanders and all those great players. But what do you need to work on with javelin, do you think?
Really just technique. I struggled with a couple things last year. I think if I just jump that, then I'll be good for the season.
And you got good size for the sport, 5'8", 150 pounds to throw the javelin. And how much does it weigh? How much does a javelin weigh? Do you know?
Honestly, I'm not sure.
5 pounds?
Isn't it 500 grams?
Wow. Not light. Not light. Look, good luck to you. Glad we could interview you, Brianna. Brianna Underwood, Iowa High School javelin thrower, one of the best in the state of Louisiana. She's a senior, and sounds like UL could be an option there in the end in Lafayette, Louisiana. We got coach to interview. Our main person, head coach from Iowa football program, Tommy Johns, will be joining us when we come back.
Thanks for watching the Sports Scouting Report with Lieber King.